Have you ever been afraid? I guess I could ask, are you human? Being afraid seems to be a human condition that is paralyzing, steals from us. So many of the things that we fear never come to fruition, and therefore the anxiety of the the thing dreaded happening, being in fear, really is just such a waste of energy and time and heart. I have struggled with fear in my life in an embarrassing measure. And just recently, I had a situation where my knee stopped working, and I was really unimpressed with how fearful I got. I was really unimpressed with um, the lack of trusting God with my physical mobility. There was no point of injury. I woke up one day and my knee started feeling stiff, and by the very next day, I could not extend it, I could not bend it. It was so swollen. And we still don't know what happened. You would think with house cleaning and lifting and doing jujitsu, there might have been like a moment of injury, and yet there just wasn't. So, of course, my kids, you know, mess with me and tell me I'm just old, which, I mean, I am getting older. I'm 44, but like, that's not that old. That's not, let's not have working knees old. So, I really struggled. My income is very helpful to the family, and just the thought of not being able to clean houses, and I have a mural job coming up, and ladders are tough when you can't bend your knee. So really just struggled with the fear of the unknown, and what in the world have I done to myself. um I iced and elevated, and the swelling's gone down. It's still pretty stiff, but it's usable for work, and I'm very thankful. But in the middle, when I didn't know that I was going to be able to go to work on Monday, I really had to struggle with this fear, this just fear of the unknown, fear of loss of provision, and um, I really grappled with myself because I God has provided so abundantly for my family through the years. He's provided even through injury. My husband went to Germany last year to get 2 discs replaced in his spine, and God provided mightily for that. I mean, we're still paying it off, but it was not as much as it should have been. Um, God just provided in crazy ways for that to happen, and it went well. And my husband, is not in extreme pain anymore, like he was for 7 years. Like, I mean, if anyone has experienced God's provision through injury and pain, it's our family. And so I just was really discouraged at my lack of faith and my lack of trusting the Lord. And it really just comes down to a choice. Am I going to choose trust Him even though I'm afraid? Whenever I am afraid, I will trust you. Like, that is a soul choice. That is yes, I see the circumstances. Yes, they're terrifying. Yes, I have no idea how we would proceed financially if I couldn't work anymore. But there's always the option to trust the Lord. There's always the option to cast our care on Him, and He will carry it because He cares for us. He will always trade us peace in His own knowing, and in His provision, and in His plan for our life, even if it's something that we did not sign up for or we do not want with all our heart. So that's where this painting came from. That's the heart behind it. And I hope that encourages you today. You get to make the choice to trust the Lord. You get to trade your anxiety and your fear for peace and a settledness of soul and heart that can just keep moving forward, even though you don't know what's going to happen. We can trust that God has a plan. So just wanted to share my heart a little bit on this painting, and I hope this finds you blessed. This painting is available for sale. If this is something that you have struggled with, if this is something that you desire to grow in, head on over to my website, grab it, throw it up on your wall. The mission and vision is God's word on every wall, and I would love it if this made it to your wall. Have a blessed day. Bye.